Ivy, get down. Get down. Get down. Come on. Do it without making a mess of things. Get down. Get down. Thank you. Jesus. Jesus Christ Superstar. You ever see that movie?
No.
Fucking crazy. Made by a bunch of hippies. I guess that means we can start the show whenever you hear that crack of that.
Oh.
Check out my new threads.
Yeah, I bought them.
Can you see them on the camera?
I don't know.
Had I had this in high school, I'd have been fucking popular. I would have worn it every fucking day. These are Tommy threads.
Doesn't make you popular wearing the same shit every day.
Well, yeah.
No,
I mean,
no, it didn't.
I don't know. I wasn't popular. I just know that they wore shit like this and I couldn't never afford it. Because I was buying drugs with my money. Like the cool kids. Like these fucking idiots that never got the fuck out of their goddamn city.
Okay.
What's up, PC North?
You need to let it go.
I did.
No.
I'm just talking shit. Come on. I let my head go down a rabbit hole from my new fucking Tommy Hilfiger.
Okay, I won't buy you anymore.
Why not?
We got this. I don't want to listen to it.
It's doing this so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
So people can listen to my rants.
I don't know if anybody really wants to.
Well, then they can shut up whenever time they will fucking want. I know at least 96 people that said at one time they wanted to, so you can let her out if you want, if you can figure it out. Uh-oh.
Nope.
Monster dog. Oh, I gotta go to the right album. Otherwise, I'll be flipping through weird photos the entire time.
Oh, you have multiple albums?
Well, I do screenshots when I do subjects.
Oh.
So that way it's easier to... Anyway. Did you know that... What? That's just easier. I figured it out.
I'll take that later.
You know where I sleep. You know the fucking code. I don't care.
I want to see what kind of albums you have.
Okay. I don't even know how to find weird shit in there anyway. Okay. So I don't know. But did you know that when you fall in love, you lose an average of 2 close friends, according to a study?
I would say more than that.
On average. That's what I said. An average of. So you're going to lose at least 2.
Yeah, easily.
Is that each time you fall in love? Or
No.
is it like every time like it's for real?
I don't know.
You know?
Maybe each time.
Because I think there's a difference.
Well, and I think she's chasing a cat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think one person in the relationship usually like just kind of loses their group and moves to the other person's group.
I'm sorry. You guys probably can't hear it, but the dog is going after the cat in the other room. It's funny. So, I'm sorry. So, how many... That still doesn't answer the question of... Is it only when you truly fall in love?
I have no idea. I don't know. I said maybe it's any time.
Huh.
Think about it, because you start spending all your time with that person, and then usually it's one of you has the friends that stick around, so one of you ends up with
that group,
the other person's group.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But then, like, maybe if that relationship ends, do you ever, like, reconcile with old friends?
I guess it depends on, I don't know.
I can't think of any relationships that I've had that, like, actually, yeah, ours.
Yeah.
Ours busted up a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm also the type that, I mean, I'll cut a bitch off in a second. Like, it doesn't bother
Yeah.
me a bit.
I mean, it
so-
worked out for us. I mean, we got the last laugh, so.
I mean,
Ha ha ha.
like, I don't.
No, but I like winning.
Okay,
You know?
knock it the fuck off. This is not about you. This is about me.
Oh, shit. I thought we were talking about me, too, because I lost friends.
No,
Too.
you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
You didn't know they were friends because I spent time with you instead of them, and then
Stop.
they. What? I'm serious. You just don't want to admit you're in my world.
Okay.
Do I need to move on from
Yeah, I
this?
think we should.
Okay.
I'm
Let's-
too tired. You're making me cranky.
We could have done this another time,
No.
but now I'm going to push your buttons.
Oh, great.
But remember, they're your buttons. The founder of FedEx, his name
No,
was
hold on. Let's talk about that for a second. Where did you learn that?
therapy,
Uh-huh.
and it didn't work
Why?
because they
because
told
they
me,
were your buttons.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was fucking bullshit. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
let's solve that problem then, instead of just because she knows my weaknesses doesn't give her the right to fucking poke them,
Okay.
right? And then they're like, remember, it's your buttons. Like, fuck you, dude. No, they don't. That's not right. That's not right.
Well,
I want to fucking drop kick that fucking counselor. Like, wow.
but
On the way out the door. Fucking front face kick to the leg maneuver.
okay.
Something like that. I never did, but I did walk out
Yeah, I know.
because counseling's bullshit.
Okay.
So's therapy. Because once you go to it, there's never. Well, why'd you look at the camera? I saw that. Once you go, there's never an end.
Yes, there is.
There is
There
not
can
an
be.
end to therapy.
Yes, there can be.
All therapists will recommend that you continue to do therapy.
Not necessarily.
Ah, come on now.
Okay, you have no fucking clue.
I'm just saying
Because you
what I
went
know,
Once.
and it didn't work
Okay,
because
because you
it's
only
bullshit.
went once.
It's
If
bullshit.
you're going for specific issues and they give you the tools to help you work through those issues, and those are the only issues you needed therapy on, then you can be done.
No,
Yes.
there's no therapist
Yes,
that's gonna be like.
Yes,
There's
there
no
are.
therapist be like, you're cured, walk out of here.
Yes, yes.
No, they're like, I would like to continue seeing you so that in case anything ever comes up,
That's not always true.
oh, that is how therapists work. Or they pass along, like, okay, you don't need me anymore. I'm a bit more intense. You should go see my colleague.
That's not.
And they just run like a little
Okay.
trafficking of patients
Anyways,
in
moving.
the therapy world.
You-
That's how I see it.
okay.
And I'm okay to
Obviously.
think that way.
Sure. Okay. You're putting out very bad information right now. Very bad
I
information.
never said we were a good information podcast.
Okay.
We're weird facts, and I make fun of shit.
Yeah.
But I think I make kind of a good point there.
No, that's terrible information.
I mean, if
People
you're a
who
conspiracy
actually
theorist, you could probably
need-
see that. Just like the whole healthcare system.
Oh my God! I am a fucking nurse.
I'm talking about cures for cancer and stuff. That's what I mean specifically. Like if there was an actual pill that cured depression, they would like put it out. But no, they just treat the symptoms. Okay. The founder of FedEx, Fred
You know what
Smith,
helps treat the, or you know what the cure is?
not going.
Medication treats the symptoms. You know what the cure is? Fucking therapy.
But then you go for the rest of your life. Because then you would be the perfect person. If you didn't need any drugs or any therapy, you would be the perfect person.
No. No.
I think in the eyes of
Who?
society.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know.
Go ahead.
We can kick that around a bit. No.
No.
All right. Well, the founder of FedEx, Fred Smith, apparently is his name. Very basic. It once saved his company from bankruptcy by going to Vegas, gambling its last $5,000 on blackjack and winning $27,000. Enough to keep FedEx going for another week while it secured additional funds.
You said Fred Smith?
Fred Smith.
He needed therapy.
You know what that? He gambled and he won though.
Yeah, he won.
And look at him now. Traveling the world and
did.
every way. I mean, he died a happy man, I would assume.
Yeah, probably.
You know what that reminds me of? Remember that movie?
Castaway?
No, they're close though. I mean, not close, but FedEx related. Empire Records.
Oh, yeah.
When the dude goes and takes the money, he's trying to save the store. So he goes to Atlantic City and gambles it and loses it. And then they have to raise the funds back. That's the whole movie. Remember that? And then Warren.
I didn't remember the premise of the movie.
Oh, such a great movie.
I just
fucking
remember
Rex, what was his name? Something Rex Day. Oh, that was such a good movie. Sexy Rexy.
No idea.
Okay.
I remember bits and pieces. Like,
You remember Steven Tyler's daughter being in it, right?
yes.
Okay. Well, she was. But that reminds me of. So that guy saved his company
Wow.
by going to Vegas. And then people call Vegas Sin City. Look,
27,000.
that if that's a fucking win story that came out of Vegas, I mean,
27,000 saved FedEx.
yeah.
And now how much is FedEx worth?
I would guess $1 billion, but I'm guessing it's publicly shared and owned. So,
Should I let her back in?
you can if you want. I'm going to look up the next subject since we don't have to talk about billionaires anymore. Because I'd like to be a billionaire. You know what I would do with $1 billion?
Come on.
The same thing I'm doing right now.
From the beach.
Tell you the truth. Yeah, but just in different locations. Yeah. Probably driving more than flying. I don't know. I think if I had money, I wouldn't be afraid of flying anymore. I think I just don't like public.
It would still be. I'd be
I
more
get-
afraid of
If
private.
we were billionaire, no way.
I'd be more afraid of private jets.
Really?
Yes.
No, private jets. You're there and you're back. You get like your own little airspace and everything.
No,
Yeah, you do.
no, you.
Yeah, they pay for that. Trust
Oh my
me.
God!
I worked in transportation.
Not with private jets.
I'm just saying, honey, they work on a different wavelength.
Okay.
You don't have to wait in line when you're doing private jets, okay? When you're sitting on the tarmac on Delta, you have to sit there and wait because guess what? You're fucking a moo cow, all right? You're just like everyone else. But when you fly privately, your own jet, you probably got your own goddamn runway half the time. Saying. It's good to be the king.
Well, hello.
Speaking of kings or emperors,
Hi.
more than 90,000 people in Japan are over 100 years old. Do you even know what time we started? I don't even know what time we started.
So, over how many people?
90,000.
90,000 people are over 100 years old.
That's like half a city.
We've talked about what
Not
were
even
they
a full
called?
city.
The green zones, blue zones.
Blue zones,
Blue
yes.
zones. And one of them was over there, right? Japan. In Japan.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
I find that kind of strange though, because the worst like smoking sections I'd ever been in international airports was in Japan.
right? But they eat very well, very clean eating.
Yeah, because there's no room to do really anything else.
No.
Like you grow what you grow, and then the sea provides, and she's playing with you.
pooping me.
Yeah, our little Betty Boop. But yeah, so a lot of island areas.
Yes.
Those people do live longer
Yes.
because of that.
Yeah. More exercise. They walk everywhere. They eat cleaner, healthier foods.
Yeah, landlocked.
Fresh
Everything's
foods.
moved in, and it's chemically grown
Yeah.
or whatever. Which I'm not fully against because I understand.
I wouldn't even say it's the chemically grown thing because I'm not against like genetically altering food to make us have more of it. I'm not against all that. I'm saying it's fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not the overly processed, let me go grab McDonald's on the way home. Let me grab this frozen lasagna out of the freezer section that was made to
Right.
last 18 years.
Wow, that's a good lasagna.
Well, you know what
That's
I
probably great value.
mean. Probably. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like,
So they have hold on.
what?
How many people did we fucking smoke with those 2 H bombs?
I don't know.
And there's still 90,000 of them that are over 100.
They were alive then.
This whole country's just all old people. It has to be.
How many people live in Japan?
I don't
More
know.
than 90,000.
I know, but what I'm saying, hun, is okay. Let's do the math here on what year it is. Over 100 years old.
Yeah.
That means they were born
1924.
So they survived.
Yes, that's what I just said.
I'm saying he dropped 2 A bombs,
and they were alive.
And I'm saying that's a whole lot of people that we smoked, and then there's still 90,000 people that are over 100 years old.
Not everybody was killed.
I know not everyone, but no one else has ever had 2 A bombs dropped on them. And I'm saying this is an island. What I'm saying, the ratio is that's
the people
crazy.
That survived procreated well.
And that I mean, everyone in Japan lives to be very, very old is what I'm trying to get at.
Okay.
Just about, I mean, on average, I mean, because, 90,000, still over 100.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand what you're. I don't know why you're.
I'm just saying that, like, there's no other country that has that amount of people and that densely populated area that survived a world war. Not only...
Okay, Italy has a lot of centenarians, too.
Yes, but they didn't get 2 nukes dropped on Italy, and Italy bowed out earlier than everyone else because they got beat the fuck up. Mussolini was a bitch. But what I'm saying is that you're not trying to... For such a small area to receive such devastation, and yet everyone is still...
Not everyone.
But the majority of the population is still living over 100 years old is crazy. That's fucking nuts. That's all.
Wasn't there a lot of, like, cancer issues after that, too?
Well, yeah. I mean,
So... Interesting. That they're still alive. How did they survive all that?
What? No, what I'm saying is, I'm not counting those people. I'm saying those people died. There was that many more people that were that healthy there that survived to be over 100 years old.
Yeah.
So, and again, the majority of the population tends to just live to be very, very old.
Yes.
Okay.
We knew that already.
Why were you saying no?
I wasn't.
I was saying the entire population.
It's not the entire.
But Jesus Christ, hun.
Okay. All right. Ooh,
minus the 3 people that died at 96.
You said you were going to push my buttons, but you're the
Christ. You weren't picking up what I was putting down.
I just don't. I don't know. You're acting way more surprised at it than I am. That's all.
Okay. Genericide, I guess, occurs when a trademark loses its legal protection because the trademark term becomes the common name for the item. As a result, it can no longer be copyrighted. Like the term escalator. It lost its trademark when it became widely used to describe by any type of moving stairs.
So, escalator was a trademark name. So, like, somebody made the moving stairs and named it escalator.
Yep.
And now everybody uses that term.
Yep.
So,
therefore, they could no longer sue anyone for calling it
escalator.
Escalator.
So, I wonder if elevator was a...
No, because in Europe, they're still called lifts.
Right, but I wonder if elevator was a trademark name.
Elevator and escalator. Those sound like physics terms.
Like Tylenol. Everybody calls everything Tylenol.
Or Kleenex.
Kleenex.
Aspirin. I think aspirin was the big one.
Aspirin is the generic name. Aspirin is the
That's the name of the drug?
aspirin, yes, is a drug.
Oh, that's
Yes.
not the brand.
Right. So,
Oh.
like Tylenol, acetaminophen is the drug.
Okay.
Tylenol is a brand name, but everybody calls it Tylenol. Give me some Tylenol.
Remember Nuprin? Little.
Yeah.
Yellow. Different.
Nobody uses that anymore. I haven't seen that
No.
in years.
They went out of business.
Probably.
Because they were different.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
They weren't trusted.
Nope.
Or, again, not as widely recognized. So, Tylenol.
Yeah. Or Kleenex.
Yeah, that's a good one.
She's a monster. I can't think of any other
I don't know. I don't.
like
that's-
big brand, like I don't know, like big terms. Like I would think like household items, like couch, but
Windex.
you know, yeah, Windex is almost there.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, because it's
G-
like any kind of glass cleaner. is
glass
Windex.
cleaner or Windex is
Yeah.
that's the only two. So eventually, people are just gonna say Windex.
Yeah.
Yeah, son of a bitch. We're just a bunch of fucking morons.
You just get really comfortable with one specific name for a product.
Yeah.
That's
Like
why.
like when you're in Oklahoma and you order a pop and let's say you're at a restaurant, like, what would you like to drink? And you say a Coke, and they say, okay, what kind?
Oh.
Yeah, that's kind of the same thing though,
It is.
but it's just
But
located in that stupid area.
Jesus, Johnny.
What?
Stop. Stop it.
She probably needs to eat.
Oh, you didn't beat her?
No, not yet. It's not time. Well, it is time. So
But-
until
Oh, is that all we have?
no, we have more.
Well, then, come on.
I don't know how much. Do you want to do the Japanese book readers then? We've been talking a lot about Japanese
I
people.
know.
They're
Maybe we should go. I
huh?
want to go to some, like, little, like...
Let's go to Guam.
Uh,
What? I don't know. You said little.
I was
And
talking
that's
about
what I
in
thought.
Japan, like, to a garden, like
Oh,
like, in the country, not... Hey,
get off my fucking. I don't. I mean, that's a long flight to Japan. But I'll go.
What are we talking about?
What? Japan stuff.
Yeah, well,
Japanese. The Japanese have a word for when you buy a lot of books but never read them. It's called Sudoku.
no, it's not.
That's what it says right there. And I speak.
Sudoku.
Yeah, that's close enough.
No, you said Sudoku like the
It's,
game.
Yeah, that's Japanese,
It's
right?
Sudoku, yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Sudoku.
it means the same thing.
I
It
don't
means
know,
you're a
'cause
fucking
I usually
idiot.
read them all. It sometimes takes me a minute. But I do
Yeah.
buy a lot of books.
I buy a lot of books that I've already, like, I read in the past, and then I see them again,
And
and
you're like, oh, I gotta
yeah, I
have
want to
that.
read that again,
And then you don't read it
yeah,
again.
and I don't read it again. Hi, Joker. Like Flowers for Algernon.
Yeah,
That's a great
I got
book.
you that.
Yes. Dracula. You got me that one. I started reading that one again though, but that one's a tough read. I couldn't get high and read that one. So
But you weren't getting high yet then.
no, but I was working night shift before I retired, so that's when I had that one. And yeah, it's a tough read, but yeah.
I do buy a lot of books, but like
I used to steal a lot.
I've read all of my books except one.
I'm like a reverse fascist. I used to save books. Yeah, on deployments, and it said please return. I'm like, fuck you, no, because I know it's gonna get left
I
here.
still have some because a couple of them were Freud. Like you found a couple on Freud, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to find good books on deployments.
Yeah.
I used to, come home with that in a fucking tough box. It weighed 50 extra pounds because
Because of your books.
I got books in there that I saved from the Iraqis and Afghanistans and those guys. Yeah. Afghans. I saved it. They don't need to be reading about Tom Clancy.
No.
I mean, even though half his books are about them.
Yeah.
But still.
Not in a good way.
No, I mean, he's a very exciting writer. So, cheers, Tom
Yeah.
Clancy and the Japanese for having a word for people. Why don't we have a word? We just call them people losers.
What are you talking about?
The Japanese have a word for people that buy a lot of books,
Oh.
but do we have a word for that? The fuck am I talking about? I'm talking about our topic. That's what I'm talking
well, you've
about.
been jumping around, so I'm just like, I didn't know if you were still talking about people from Afghanistan or. I was like, what do you mean? I don't know if we have words.
You're having trouble finding them, though.
Oh.
No, but yeah, what would you call someone?
A
That-
hoarder?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Damn, you're smart.
You just told me I was having trouble finding words.
I know, but when you do find it, it's a fucking gem. Good shot.
Okay.
One shot, one kill. Good job, babe. Last subject.
Okay.
Gardening with a bang. Speaking of one shot, one kill.
Oh.
A company has developed flower shells. They're shotgun shells filled with flower seeds instead of traditional shot. When fired into the ground, these shells plant flower seeds.
Okay, this sounds like a really fun way to piss off our neighbors.
Oh, I would just be going nuts.
Like our whole front flower bed could be reseeded that way.
But there'd be so many bees around because I would just get hammered and go out there and just start shooting shit into the fucking ground.
I wonder if you shot a person with flower seeds, what would happen? Ooh,
I mean, it would probably kill them if it hit fucking organs and what. It's just like buckshot, I would assume. Just
no, like bird shot. Bird shot is little.
that's what buckshot is.
No,
It's steel balls that go right.
Okay, there's a difference. Buckshot is more concentrated.
Yeah,
So, and bird shot is more.
or rock salt, like in
Yeah, that's probably what it would be more like.
like in the movie
Police.
with and Quentin Tarantino. Ow, I do it every time.
No, it would probably just lead to a really nasty infection.
But you could probably, I mean, you could die from that.
I mean, I guess
Most
if it was
definitely.
point blank, but
What if it started growing inside of you?
there's a
You have an oak
Grey's
tree.
Anatomy
What?
episode about that.
They had a tree growing inside the person?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Medically.
Yes. So like
It can survive stomach acid?
I mean, no, not in your stomach.
Okay.
But like in your lung.
Ooh. Like The Last of Us.
Yeah. I only saw what.
I know, you stopped on the episode with the deaf boy, and I needed you to get through that
Oh
one.
yeah,
I need you to get through that one. I know. I know you don't like it, but I'm going to get back into it. So,
Nah.
yeah, it's coming back around again. Coming back around again.
I just can't. I don't know. I
This is for the people of the
it really
sun.
has to catch my interest really quickly, and it just didn't.
It is kind of, but
Kinda
it's also,
Like, I've
it's
seen
drawn
the show
out.
before. Like it's a zombie movie.
Oh, but there's so much
It's-
deep. There's more. There's more.
Yeah.
Just give it a chance. All that I'm saying is, give peace a chance. Want to ask for my autograph and then shoot me later?
I can't say I want to do that on YouTube.
Okay, you can't. But you can tell me after we turn off the camera. And that's the last of our subjects.
Oh, okay.
So until next week,
All right.
I had fun talking with you.
Okay.
I know you had a great time talking
I
with
did.
me.
Look, I had emotional support dogs in here with
Yeah,
me the whole time.
multiple ones. Even when I was getting on you about islands and population size.
It's the only reason I didn't really yell at you.